Hello everyone! Today, we are going to make something truly special. It is a dessert that is close to my heart. We are making classic Italian tiramisu. This dessert is famous all over the world. It comes from Italy, my beautiful home country. The name tiramisu means pick me up in Italian. I think that is a perfect name for it. It gives you a little boost of energy and happiness. It is a cloud of creamy coffee-soaked goodness. Every bite feels like a warm hug. It is a dessert that brings people together, perfect for sharing with family and friends after a wonderful meal. Tiramisu is more than just a cake. It is a story. It tells a tale of simple ingredients coming together to create something magical. There are no complicated baking techniques involved here. This is a no-bake dessert, which makes it even better. It relies on the quality of its parts. Think of it as a beautiful puzzle. Each piece fits perfectly to create a stunning final picture. The flavors are so elegant and sophisticated. You have the rich cream, the bold coffee, and a hint of sweet cocoa. It is a dessert that looks very fancy, but I promise you, it is so easy to make right in your own kitchen. Making tiramisu at home is a wonderful experience. It fills your kitchen with the most amazing smells. The aroma of freshly brewed espresso is just incredible. Then you have the sweet, creamy scent of the mascarpone filling. It is a joy to assemble each layer with love and care. You get to see the dessert transform before your very eyes. It starts as a collection of simple things. Then it becomes this stunning creation that will impress everyone. It is a recipe that you will want to make again and again. It is perfect for holidays, special occasions, or just a quiet evening at home. The magic of tiramisu is its beautiful balance. No single flavor is too strong. The sweetness of the cream is cut by the slight bitterness of the coffee and cocoa. The soft, spongy ladyfingers soak up all that delicious espresso. They become tender and flavorful. Every spoonful is a perfect combination of textures and tastes. It is light yet decadent, simple yet elegant. This is what Italian cooking is all about. It is about celebrating fresh, high-quality ingredients. It is about creating food that makes you feel good. So, let's get ready to make our own little pick-me-up. It will be a fun and delicious journey. To make the most amazing tiramisu, we need a few key ingredients. Let's talk about what they are and why they are so important. First, we need ladyfingers or savoiardi as we call them in Italy. These are light, dry and sweet sponge biscuits. They are shaped like a large finger, which is how they get their name. They are perfect for this dessert because they are like little sponges. They soak up the coffee beautifully without falling apart. They provide the structure for our tiramisu. They become soft and cake-like after they absorb all that wonderful flavor, creating the perfect base for our dessert. Next, we need mascarpone cheese. This is the heart and soul of our creamy filling. Mascarpone is a very special Italian cream cheese. It is incredibly rich, smooth, and a little bit sweet. It is not tangy like American cream cheese. It is much softer and more delicate. This cheese gives our tiramisu its signature luxurious texture. It is so velvety and decadent. When you whip it with the eggs and sugar, it becomes light and airy. It is like a sweet cloud of cream. Always try to find good quality mascarpone. It really makes a big difference in the final taste and feel of the dessert. Of course, we cannot forget the eggs and sugar. These are essential for creating our delicious cream. We will use the egg yolks, which add richness and a beautiful yellow color. The sugar provides the sweetness that balances everything out. When you beat the egg yolks with sugar, they become pale and thick. This is a very important step. It creates a stable base for our mascarpone cream. Some recipes use raw eggs, which is the traditional way. It is what gives the tiramisu its authentic texture. The combination of these simple ingredients is what makes the cream so incredibly light and flavorful. Finally, we have our flavor boosters strong espresso and unsweetened cocoa powder. The coffee is what gives tiramisu its pick-me-up quality. You need to brew some strong espresso. Let it cool down completely before you use it. This strong coffee flavor is so important. It soaks into the ladyfingers and provides a wonderful contrast to the sweet cream. Then, for the finishing touch, we use cocoa powder. A generous dusting on top adds a hint of chocolatey bitterness. It looks so beautiful and elegant. It is the perfect way to finish our masterpiece. These simple ingredients come together to make something truly unforgettable. Now for the fun part, let's assemble our beautiful tiramisu. First, we need to make the cream. Start by separating your eggs. Put the yolks in a large bowl and save the whites for another recipe. Add the sugar to the egg yolks. Now, you need to whisk them together. You can use an electric mixer to make this step easier. Keep whisking until the mixture becomes very pale, thick, and creamy. This is called a zabaglione base. You will see ribbons form when you lift the whisk. This means it is ready. It should be light and airy, creating the perfect foundation for our delicious cream. Once your egg yolk mixture is ready, it is time to add the mascarpone. Add the cheese to the bowl with the whisked yolks. Use a spatula to gently fold the mascarpone into the egg mixture. Be very gentle here. We want to keep all that beautiful air that we whisked in. Fold until everything is just combined and the cream is smooth. You do not want to overmix it. Overmixing can make the mascarpone grainy. The goal is a smooth, velvety and light cream. This luscious cream is the star of our dessert. It is so rich and delicious you will want to eat it right out of the bowl. Next, we prepare our coffee station. Pour your cooled espresso into a shallow dish. This will make it easy to dip the ladyfingers. Take one ladyfinger at a time. Quickly dip it into the espresso for just a second or two on each side. You want it to absorb some coffee but not get too soggy. If you leave it in too long, it will fall apart. We want them to be moist, not mushy. Arrange the dipped ladyfingers in a single layer at the bottom of your serving dish. A rectangular glass dish works perfectly because you can see the beautiful layers you are creating. Now we build our layers. Spread half of the mascarpone cream evenly over the layer of ladyfingers. Use your spatula to make it smooth and beautiful. Then create another layer of coffee-dipped ladyfingers on top of the cream. Make sure to cover the entire surface. Finally, spread the remaining half of the mascarpone cream on top. Smooth it out so it looks perfect. You have now created a beautiful layered dessert. It already looks amazing. The alternating layers of coffee-soaked biscuits and rich cream are what make tiramisu so special. Every bite will have the perfect balance of flavors and textures. We are almost there. The last step before we can enjoy our tiramisu is perhaps the most important one. We need to let it chill. Cover your dish with plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator. It needs to chill for at least 6 hours. I know, waiting is the hardest part. But trust me, this step is essential. Chilling allows the dessert to set properly. The cream will become firm and the ladyfingers will soften into a wonderful cake-like texture. This waiting time is when all the magic happens. The flavors meld together beautifully. The chilling process is what transforms our dessert from a collection of layers into a true tiramisu. The coffee infuses every part of the ladyfingers. The rich mascarpone cream absorbs some of that delicious coffee flavor. Everything comes together in perfect harmony. When you slice into it, you will get clean, beautiful layers. If you try to serve it too early, it will be runny and messy. So please be patient. A longer chilling time, even overnight, is even better. The flavors will be deeper and more developed. This is the secret to a perfect tiramisu that holds its shape and tastes absolutely divine. When you are finally ready to serve, it is time for the final touch. Just before you bring it to the table, we add the cocoa powder. Take a small sieve or sifter. Generously dust the top of the tiramisu with unsweetened cocoa powder. This adds a beautiful professional look and a lovely hint of bitterness. It is the classic way to finish this dessert. If you want to be a little extra fancy, you can add some chocolate curls or shavings on top as well. It adds a nice texture and looks so pretty. This final flourish makes it look like it came from a fine Italian pastry shop. Now, what should you serve with this incredible dessert? Tiramisu is wonderful on its own, of course. But a small cup of strong espresso is the perfect partner. It echoes the coffee flavor within the dessert. A sweet dessert wine, like a Vinsanto from Tuscany, is also a fantastic choice. The sweetness of the wine complements the rich cream beautifully. Or you can simply enjoy it with a glass of milk or a cup of your favorite coffee. Slice it up, serve it to your loved ones, and watch their faces light up. Enjoy every single bite of your homemade Italian masterpiece. Buon appetito!